Today, I want to go over this app called Upside and answer the question, does it really save you money on gas? And really go over 3 negatives with the app that you really should be aware of, as well as some of the pros as well. So there's this app called Upside, and if you download it, what you do is you open it, and you get savings on gas, right? It helps you find in your area, like this map shows you. Right? That's a picture of my phone, as well as savings on grocery shopping, as well as restaurants, coffee shops, and fast food and stuff like that. And if you use this code here, you actually get a little bit more savings on gas, as well as some cash back on restaurants and grocery stores right here, okay? So it can work, but it really depends on where you live. I mean, I live in a tiny town, so there's not many offers where I live. But I do get some, like this grocery outlet, 15% back. If I spend $100, that's $15 right there. That's pretty cool. So I do think it's worth it to download the app and see what's available in your area, because it can put money in your pocket. That's a positive thing, right? Especially nowadays where everything's so crazy expensive. But there are some negatives, and I want to kind of go over that with the app as well. You do have like 24-hour window to upload the receipt after making a purchase, or the offer will expire. And so what's so cool about this app, I think, especially with groceries, I'll just want to talk about groceries, is it can stack with another way to make money, which is uploading your grocery receipt. So you get this 15%, like for example, at the grocery outlet where I live, plus after I get the 15%, I can upload the receipt and get even more money. And one receipt can actually be uploaded to all these places here, and that all adds up. Every month, every year, it puts money in my pocket. And if you do this, it can put money in your pocket too. And it barely takes any work. I mean, some of these places, it takes like 2 seconds. And you get gift cards, points. Some of them are a little bit more difficult, like Ibotta. That one, and some of them you have to find the items, but a lot of these are easy. So I think it's just amazing. And all these here, you get actually more points if you use these like little links and codes and stuff. All right. And yeah, and finally, Upside, you can get money for restaurants, fast foods, coffee chains, stuff like that. I don't really go to restaurants a lot because I'm pretty frugal, but it can definitely come in handy. Especially if you're traveling, you want to eat something, you can find some deals. So that's really, really cool. So there's some upsides. So you might be thinking this, well, that sounds good, but I'm skeptical. Why would an app give you money to go to the gas station, when gas is crazy high? So I'm making this video, right? Well, it's a marketing machine. This means businesses will pay Upside to advertise their store, and in return, the app gives you a part of the money they earn. So this way, everybody wins. I don't know why I picked this video. I just thought it was funny. You get a taco, you get a taco. It's from the video where she goes, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. I thought that was funny. I don't know why. Because it makes me hungry for a taco. So yeah, also the businesses get information on the consumer, such as how far someone will drive for a discount. And all this information is valuable to businesses. It really is. It can help them price their stuff better. It's all like market research crap. I made a whole detailed post on why apps give you money for receipts, and it all kind of makes sense. But to be like 100% honest, I don't give a shit what they do with my data. I don't care. If I get the discount and I put money in my pocket, I'm happy. They get their information. They use to price things accordingly. That's great for them. So I'm all for it. Because here's the thing about these receipts. I'm not sure about the app though. Is like these big retailers will sell information to these like brands. So what the brands do is they cut out the retailers, like the big name retailers, and they give the money to you. And you probably need the money more than these big ass stores. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm sure, right? Yeah, there you go. So we all win. All right, so let's talk about the negatives. You might be thinking, what's the downside of Upside, right? That's a good one. Well, here's one negative. You really should think about this too. Is one large negative is that a very expensive gas station can maybe offer you a 15% discount but the gas is already super expensive, so it only comes down a little tiny bit. And you might just save money by not using the damn app. And that's definitely real, and it is going on. So what you guys, basically, you just got to be careful and just do the math. Whatever the discount is, make sure it actually is going to save you money than you just going to an expensive gas station just to save money, but it still costs you more than other places. I hope that makes sense. So you just have to kind of do the numbers yourself. But depending on your area, you can save money. Okay, and I'll give you another insider secret too. This is kind of what I do a lot. This depends on where you live, of course. But Indian casinos and reservations, they save a lot of money on gas because I think it's like a tax thing. They don't pay money in taxes, so they can offer like fuel at like super cheap prices. Of course, I live in California, so where you live is completely different than where I live. So our gas is like insane. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, the second negative is the friction. This means you have to claim an offer before you get the discount. And most offers have like this window. So it could be like 20, 30 minutes. It could be 5 hours, 10 hours to claim the offer before it expires. So it's just easy to forget about claiming an offer before you go there and you get it. Because we're all busy, right? So that's kind of like a negative. There's friction into it. But I think it's kind of, whatever. I think it could be worth it. Can be. Third, upside works. You don't have to do this, but it does work best if you kind of link your credit card to it. And some people don't like this, and I don't blame them at all for that. Just to let you know, however, Upside does have like a security method, like tokenization. So they also have like encryption and stuff like that. But if you're always nervous about doing that, you don't have to, and you can just scan your like receipts and stuff like that too to get the discount. Okay. So anyways, before I forget, if you got some value from this, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe button because it helps me. And I'll put a link to this post here with all these resources in the description and the first comment to be kind of helpful. And if you want to know more about grocery receipts, because I just discovered this like a couple weeks ago, and I think this is the coolest thing in the world. I've already gotten paid on this thing. These damn grocery receipts can add up. I made a whole video about how you do that. It's more in detail, and I'll put the video up here and down below. So hopefully it's helpful. Anyways, you have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Take care. Bye.